What is keto diet? A ketogenic diet is a strict diet consisting of minimal carbohydrate and increased fat intake. A ketogenic diet mimics the body's response to hunger by using fat as a primary source of energy in the absence of an adequate carbohydrate source in the diet. In a normal metabolism, the body converts carbohydrates into glucose. The fastest energy source for the body and in most cases also the only energy source for the brain. On an empty stomach, amino acids are not an adequate energy source for the brain, and fatty acids cannot cross the blood-brain barrier. The liver uses the fatty acids to make ketone bodies, which can cross the blood-brain barrier and replace glucose as an energy source for the brain. Different types of ketogenic diets. There are different types of the ketogenic diet. The classic ketogenic diet is most commonly used to combat seizures. In addition, there is the modified Atkins diet, the low glycemic index diet, the MCT diet and the modified MCT diet. For advanced athletes, there are a number of other keto diet types such as the cyclic ketogenic diet and the targeted ketogenic diet. Standard ketogenic diet. The standard ketogenic diet is the oldest form of the ketogenic diet. It is a very strict diet in which all foods are weighed to the gram. The dietitian calculates the amount of calories the patient is allowed to have. This number of calories is divided into 75% fats, 20% protein and 5% carbohydrates. There are also known variants with 90% fats, 5% protein and 5% carbohydrates. Modified Atkins diet. The standard Atkins diet has a limit on the number of calories that can be eaten, but the modified Atkins diet does not. The patient is allowed to eat as much protein and fat as he wants. The foods are not weighed to the gram as with the classic ketogenic diet. The rules of the modified Atkins diet are more flexible. The portions can be estimated and do not need to be weighed. The food is divided into 65% fat, 30% protein and 5% carbohydrates. Low glycemic index diet. This diet is largely determined by the glycemic index. The glycemic index indicates how much effect carbohydrates have on blood sugar levels. The intake of carbohydrates with a low glycemic index is limited. This allows more carbohydrates during the diet. The distribution of the low glycemic index diet is 60 to 70% fats, 20 to 30% proteins and 10% carbohydrates. The MCT diet. The MCT diet is short for medium-chain triglyceride diet. These are fats that are better absorbed by the body and provide more ketones per unit. This means that fewer fats have to be eaten. The long-chain triglycerides provide less ketones per unit. Because fewer fats can be eaten, more proteins and carbohydrates can be eaten. The distribution of the MCT diet is 70% fats, 10% proteins and 20% carbohydrates. Modified MCT diet. The modified MCT diet is a variant of the MCT diet. The diet combines long-chain and medium-chain fatty acids. As a result, more carbohydrates can still be eaten, but not as much as during the MCT diet. The distribution is 30% MCT oil, 50% long-chain fats, 10% proteins and 10% carbohydrates. Cyclic ketogenic diet. The cyclic ketogenic diet is used during weight loss. Most days of the diet, a normal ketogenic diet is followed. This ensures that the body is in ketosis. However, these days are followed by a day with a lot of carbohydrates, a refeed day. This is intended to replenish glycogen stores. The cyclic ketogenic diet is widely used by athletes. Targeted ketogenic diet. The targeted ketogenic diet is mainly used by persons who exercise. The targeted ketogenic diet differs from the normal ketogenic diet by the carbohydrate meals around training. Carbohydrates are eaten just before a workout so that there is more energy for the workout. What are the possible benefits of the ketogenic diet? Suppression of the feeling of hunger by ketosis. No rapid blood sugar spikes, which are often undesirable in insulin resistance, prediabetes and diabetes. Body weight reduction due to fluid loss. By cutting carbohydrates, the intake of gluten is less, so gluten sensitives experience additional benefits. Improving mood. What can you eat with a ketogenic diet? You can eat products with less than 1 gram of carbohydrates per serving. You may also take eggs, fried or boiled, herring, salmon, eel, almonds, cashew nuts, bacon, olives, cheese cubes, hazelnuts, macadamia nuts, Brazil nuts, peanuts, walnuts, avocado, liver sausage, shrimps, whipped cream with sweetener. Which foods should you avoid during the ketogenic diet? Sugar and starch are carbohydrates. Therefore, foods containing sugar and starch should be avoided. These include fruits, excluding a limited amount of red fruit, legumes, potatoes, rice, pasta, bread, biscuits, pastries, candy, potato chips, soft drinks, beer, all factory products. Keto diet tips. Set not one end goal but small sub-goals in advance. Measure your girth or stand on the scale and record what you see. This way you can keep track of it weekly and see if you are making progress. It will be the hardest during the first week, but if you keep it well you will see that your body continues to lose weight later. Focus on what you can eat. Don't make it a pain for yourself. There are still plenty of treats that you can eat day in and day out, so try to focus on that and you will enjoy the keto diet a lot better. Make your kitchen keto-proof. Keep a big clean and put away the food that does not fit in this diet. You can drop off products that have a shelf life at the food bank to avoid food waste. Include drinking water in your routine. We can't emphasize it enough, but drinking water is essential in the keto diet. Normally we have to drink about 8 glasses of water a day to get our 2 liters. This is very important with the keto diet. Don't like neutral water? Put a slice of lemon, orange and mint in it to give it more flavor.